Happy Good Friday.
I know, Easter weekend.
Easter weekend. So naturally that means blizzard here in Edmonton.
Oh my God, we have so much snow. There was a snowfall warning.
I know. But last week it was like sunny and my son had on shorts. I mean, granted, he chooses shorts a little bit earlier than most people, but still, it was way above zero, 10 or 12 degrees, right?
I'm over this.
Well,
you got a taste of spring last week, and then it's like...
And now everything just has to dry up again for the planting and flat plants to come. And if it freezes too much, it can damage things that have started to come up, which they haven't.
April showers bring May flowers.
Yeah, I prefer April showers.
Than April snowstorms.
Than April snowstorms. Although I do love a good sit and knit day, which is what this feels like.
This will be that. My kids, the girls and I are going to decorate Easter eggs.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Okay, hair goals.
Hair goals?
I'm trying to grow my hair.
It looks really cute.
Actually, Tracy, I'm going to send you a picture. There was a girl on Instagram that did the same thing. She took a snapshot of someone's Instagram and put hair goals. I then screenshotted that because it's my hair goals.
Really?
Oh, she's like 22 and blonde. But
I
love her hair.
Like you.
Totally.
Yeah.
So I feel like I feel like a bit of a helmet head.
No.
You know?
Only because it's so different from what you've had before.
Does it age me?
No, it does not age you. I think it's classic and really pretty, and
I colored
the
it.
color.
You know why I put a light brown on it? Because, and it's not because I was trying to hide my gray, it was really washing me out.
Right.
Right.
So there's
like,
flattering colors, and then there's ones you just don't feel like you.
No.
I agree. I actually think this is really pretty on your skin tone, and I love the colors.
Yeah, I think I prefer a little bit darker.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Natural hair color. Who needs it?
Right?
I don't know. That's why God invented hair dye and stylists.
We have talked about the beautiful ladies that have chosen to go gray.
Yes.
And let me tell you, that is also a hair goal color of mine.
If you are lucky enough to be able to rock your natural hair color, the more power to you. Mine is like dishwater.
Yeah,
very ashy, dirty blonde.
Totally. And so, yeah, I was even tempted to color it gray. Because that's a thing, right?
Well, I think it's not really gray. It's like silver, right? And then that can go blue. That can go purple.
It doesn't last very long either.
I love the bright silver.
Yeah.
And hopefully one day I get to rock that too.
I know.
Right?
Yeah. Should we talk knitting?
Yes. We're all good, apparently.
Let's talk knitting.
Okay, newsflash.
Not much.
I don't have any knitting today.
Not one?
No.
Oh.
Over the last 2 weeks, I've been doing tons of knitting.
Yeah.
But not one thing that I can show anybody yet. There was an amazing cowl that I test knit, and I can't even tell you how much I love it.
Did she say don't?
And I can't wait to show it. Pretty sure it's not a thing that I can show.
Yeah, I'm
but you'll love. And we're doing off our needles knitting, and that is secret for a bit now. But I've been knitting more than I normally knit.
We podcasted last.
Yes.
We had a super fun podcast / knit night.
It was amazing.
With the ladies at River City Yarns.
So our friends at River City Yarns, Barb and Cynthia, have their own podcast, and we've told you guys all that before. I'm assuming you've gone and subscribed and watched it because you're going to learn a lot on that.
Those ladies are knowledgeable.
They are.
Yeah.
But they had brought Fiona Ellis in for the weekend for workshops, which were amazing. And they did a podcast knit night and invited us.
Yeah.
So how cool was that? We got to go sit with all those gals and just chit chat, drink a little Prosecco.
Fiona was a joy.
Oh my gosh.
She is a lovely lady.
You know, she's just from the knitting designer aspect. She is unbelievably stellar. She's
the queen of cables.
Fashion train. Like her things fit so beautifully, and their patterns are written so well, and her sweaters are unbelievable. And she's big on color work and cables. So those are the classes I took, and it was so exciting to take those from her.
Cables was fun.
But just on a personal note, she's a hoot. She's
is.
a doll. She's easy to talk to and very friendly. And I'll put a little picture here because we got a really great picture of the 5 of us, and it was super fun. Just chat. It was literally just a knit night. Sit down, have a drink, bring your knitting.
Not long. So please go to River City Yarns podcast and check that out. That was fun.
And Barb said they're going to do it again. So
with who?
I don't know.
Oh my God, they want us to ruin their podcast?
They want us to crash the party. Oh, totally. It was
That's so funny.
It was very educational on their end, and we just loved being there. So that was amazing.
That was so fun.
That was a treat. And what else happened in the last 2 weeks? I mean, maybe we could stay on the River City Yarns topic because we have big news that we are so excited to share with all of our viewers today. Okay. So, when did this start? I think it started last fall.
Yes.
With Yarn Inc. River City Yarns has started doing a flash mob. And so I'm going to turn off my little beepy thing here. Every month, on the 20th of the month, they release a flash mob yarn, which means it's brand new. It's a brand new color.
Yeah.
Nobody's ever seen it. Quite often, it's a base that they don't normally carry in the store, so it's a special edition. And the last few months have been Ancient Arts.
Did you bring your
which
black
is
one?
Amazing. I have it all. And so
Yay.
the ladies at River City Yarns are so generous, and they asked us if we would be interested, if we could give a good home to this month's flash mob.
You guys,
What?
we're gonna love this.
So you do the honors.
Okay, so
of
this
showing.
yarn is available the 20th of this month.
Yeah.
And is it available in the store or just on the website?
If it does not sell out the evening of April 20th on the website, you will see it in the store, and you'll still see it in the online store the next day. This is the inspiration photo they gave Caroline at Ancient Arts.
I gasped.
And this is the yarn.
So,
Oh my God.
if you ever thought of a spring colorway,
This is it.
can you think of anything more
This
perfect?
is it.
Look at the inspiration
Look
photo.
at those colors. And then look at the yarn. It's perfection.
So we have talked about Ancient Arts tons because we're big fans.
Endlessly.
But she's the dyer behind Hat Trick.
So it's an exclusive yarn to River City Yarns Hat Trick.
And so my favorite base, and I've said this before, is the Hat Trick base.
Yeah.
And I don't own socks in the Hat Trick base.
Well, you should. There's some amazing colors. And they've got a gigantic line of semi-solids, too. Like if you wanted to do scrappy socks or certain colors or semi-solids.
So this is in that base.
This is a gigantic skein of yarn. It's 510 meters of an Italian superwash merino, 80% superwash merino, 20% nylon, 510 meters. Like, can you imagine the possibilities?
Spring has sprung.
Spring has sprung.
And it's 150 grams.
Yeah, it's a giant skein of yarn. But we know, and the ladies at River City Yarns know, that there's all these amazing 2 or 3 color shawls. So they've had some semi-solids dyed to go with it.
Come on.
Shut the front door. This is a stunning tonal aqua. What was that one called?
This is called April Showers.
Perfect. And then this one's called Delphinium.
That
and
should have said Bring May Flowers.
Isn't that cute?
No, Delphinium is a beautiful
I don't want
name
the job
for it.
of naming yarns because it's hard. But so these are semi-solids. They're also the 80% superfine merino, the Italian blend, 20% nylon.
Okay, let me hold this with us now.
And those ones are a regular size skein. They're 100 grams or 350 meters.
You guys.
So all of these are flash mob yarns. Everyone are going to be available April 20th at 6 p.m.
And I think they do sell quite quick.
They've been very successful.
Yeah.
Yes.
You guys, if you haven't tried this base, I'm not saying this because it's River City Yarns.
Yeah.
I'm saying this because it's
If you
amazing.
love merino, if you love to knit with a beautiful twist,
plump,
gorgeous,
plush.
we can't get over it. So this one is actually for you.
I know.
This
they were
one
so
is for me.
sweet.
But these are going to be available. So thanks, ladies. I need more purple in my stash. I can't
You're gonna
even tell you.
you're
I don't
gonna have to
any.
beat me because you know what I need? I need this.
You totally do.
April 20th. I'm
I know,
clicking.
I know. So it's a gorgeous speckle in these beautiful spring colors, and I don't believe this base has been available as a flash mob, a speckle before. So I'm really excited about this one.
Guys.
We are so tired of a gray winter, gray and white. We're totally ready for spring
Like,
colors.
look, craving,
Totally.
right?
Well, I went red this time.
It's
I love
actually-
what you picked.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Yeah. So we're going to try and make this skein. But anyway, the point is, this skein is for you guys.
Yes.
This speckled skein is for you. So we are going to open a thread in the Ravelry group today. And the flash mob is the 20th of April. So what we'll do is we'll keep this up for a week, which is what? Is it the 22nd? Today is Friday. We'll draw a winner next Friday. And all we're going to want you to do is go check out the River City Yarns, their in-house yarns, their special custom stuff, and tell us your favorite colorway. We've talked about Adam and Eve before, and Eden and Hat Trick.
What's the Epic?
Epic
they have
yarn.
a beautiful yarn of
Just go tell us which one's your favorite.
Yeah.
And you'll be entered to win this skein. So we cannot wait to give it a new home. And thank you, Barb and Cynthia. It's not as cute, but it's going to be just as beautiful. Isn't that gorgeous?
Look at the yellow. It's like butter. I hope it's not too it's really barely yellow.
It's a gorgeous daffodil gold, isn't it?
I mean,
so anyway, that was a great opportunity, and we're so excited to be able to send that to a new home.
wasn't that fun?
Yes.
So this is mine. Oh, there's
It
the
is.
I lost a chocolate chip.
And this is like your favorite color ever in life.
This is it.
That's your jam,
That's my jam.
as we love to say.
Thank you so much. Okay, I do have a little bit of knitting.
You do?
Should we talk about this? Because this leads into this.
This is so exciting. We have so many fun things to share with you, even though there's not a ton of knitting. We have a review. We've got tons of giveaways.
Yeah.
And we have prizes to announce. So it's like Christmas in April, because we're just giving away stuff
it's going to be a party in your mailbox.
It's a gigantic party in your mailbox this time. So Jode, pick what you would like to talk about, because we have so many fun things.
Okay, I'm going to
table.
preface my knitting with this.
Okay.
So,
Works in progress.
Lauren, aka
Lolo.
has a new pattern.
I know, I'm so excited.
And the
for her.
release is today, April 14th.
Yes, it is.
The pattern releases today.
Yes.
So, Lauren has, oh, you guys.
This is so exciting to have a new brand new first pattern.
So, Lauren has designed a shawl, and she's done it with a weighing method. So, there is,
Which I love.
no counting stitches. If you're off, you're off. Right?
And I think it's also perfect to use up all of the yarn. You don't end up with all leftovers, right?
You guys, it is, what did we call this? Asymmetrical?
Yeah.
An asymmetrical shawl.
So you start with just a few stitches, right?
Yeah. And the pattern, I think there's been a few adjustments since she printed this, but things like weigh your yarn minus this, and it couldn't be easier, you guys. Yeah. It's a weigh as you go.
So we love gradients and we love stripes. This is something that incorporates her little Lolos. So they're 20-gram minis.
Yes.
So we've all been collecting minis. And if you haven't, I encourage you to go to Lauren's shop and check out her combinations that she's made.
You know how good she is at that.
Her colors are it. I mean, I just love them so much.
I know.
So this is a combination of 5 little Lolos.
Yes, 5 little Lolos, which you have picked.
Yes.
I, on the other hand, have decided to go with the gradient gray that she's doing here. I decided to do one main color.
Okay.
Is what I'm doing. And then I'm using minis for the pink sections.
So in the pattern, those are called the pop of color.
Yes. So for the pop of color, I'm using pop of color.
So this whole thing was one mini. All the pink you see in here was one 20-gram mini. Isn't that amazing how far it goes?
And you know what the nice thing about this is that it's not a giant shawl. It's super easy to wear, but there's the option of making it considerably bigger to accommodate whatever size you want.
Which I think I'm going to do.
I'm going to make mine larger.
Yeah.
It's about a 48-inch long. Sure. And it's about 28 inches long, high at the end.
Really nice. We're all going into warmer weather, so maybe you don't want a gigantic heavy shawl.
Yeah, exactly.
I love that idea.
And with a weighing system, you can just keep going.
Yes.
So I'm choosing to make mine bigger.
Okay. What are you using?
Pretty Little Zombies.
Oh, Jodi. Okay, this is one of my all-time favorite colorways of yarn ever.
I'm sure it's not picking it up, but it's got the lightest aqua running through it with the hot pink and the charcoal.
I love this color as much as I love jazz.
Chartreuse green. Is that what that is?
Well, it's super like I always call that one an acidy green.
And there's like a burnt sienna sort of in there.
Yeah. It's a gorgeous combination, and I get really excited. I'd love to knit with it again.
So look, I'm almost done.
Jodi.
No. But
that looks like a thong.
Look at the edge it's making.
I love that.
How gorgeous is that?
I have not started mine yet.
Well, I was able to cast this on because we were waiting for our
Craftsy yarn. Yes.
So I was able to start this. But look what I chose, you guys.
Oh, Jodi, I can't wait.
So I think I chose this and this to go with it.
I love it. And those are the actual speckle colors in there.
These are the actual speckled colors. Yeah. And what Lauren sent also in a break glass if necessary package, just in case.
Emergency yarn.
She's added the blue tourmaline and the naked hippo.
Nice.
As minis. And you know what I think
I'm
going to do?
Them all?
Because I don't know if, you can see it in the larger sections. There's 3 of each.
Yeah.
3 in each section. With, a dividing in between.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use all 4 in each section.
Jodi, I'm going to love that.
What do you think?
Yes. Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And that way, I'm spreading out the minis farther, so I'm going to be able to knit as long as I need.
Yeah. And so you've got a whole skein, which is going to that's basically as big as the shawl already. Plus all your minis are making it up to the large size.
So I feel like what I'm going to do is add another full section here. I mean, I'm not going to make it ridiculously big.
Well, it's fine. You can just keep going until you feel like you're done.
I know.
So Lauren, brilliant.
So don't forget, head on over to Lolo's Instagram.
Yes.
lolodidit.com. And don't forget to go to Ravelry and buy the pattern.
Lauren already gave 2 sets away for this. I'm going to show you my colors. And then we have news.
We do have news.
Okay, so this is crazy because it's like, oh my God.
How did you pick those? Did you just pick them?
With my brain. I did just pick them. So
it's gorgeous.
I mean, of course, I'm a giant fan of the grays. So I picked her first 3 grays, the 3 lightest ones. So it's Naked Hippo, Angry Rhino, and Coal Miner's Daughter.
Okay.
And then I thought, Pop of Lauren's color, the hot pink. She chose Material Girl. I chose Beauty School Dropout, which is actually the same one you're using. It's the same. Yeah, it's the same color in Pretty Little Zombies.
Okay.
And then I just thought,
this was brilliant.
I think I need another kind of a cool-ish color because these are all kind of cool colors. And I really love blue suede shoes.
That's the perfect. We've said it before. It's the perfect navy.
It is so pretty. I just think it's very, very fun. So these are the minis that I've started with. I'm going to be adding to them because I want a bigger shawl. And Lauren did send emergency skeins. Thank you. Because there's nothing harder for me than just picking a couple of colors.
Look what she's done.
So she sent Professor Plum and Folsom. So honestly, any of these combinations are going to be awesome. I think you should use it all. And I have a full skein of this one, and I have a full skein of this one. So who knows what's going to happen? So there's a gorgeous knit along happening all summer, May, June, July, in the Lolo Did It Ravelry group. Starts May 1st. We're totally casting on.
So now you have time to get your yarn.
Yes.
Get your pattern and be ready for May 1st.
So you can go to Lolo's shop and purchase this set. I think it's called Tracie's Pick. If you love these colors as much as I do, you're going to be able to choose those. Or you can choose ones that you love. Look what Lauren's done. Lauren has sent giveaways for us to give to you guys.
So this is Jodi's set. Look, there's a mini of my Pretty Little Zombies.
I love the blue tourmaline in that.
And a mini of all the ones I just showed you.
That's amazing.
Giveaway, guys.
So Lauren was so generous. She sent 2 giveaways. This one's based on her LA Lady speckle colorway, which is this one.
So it's a decompressed skein, right?
Decomposed or whatever. Deconstructed.
Deconstructed.
So Lauren has not, so she sent all the yarn. She sent the stitch markers that you're going to need. She sent a cute little Lolo bar. And she sent a needle.
Which are now available in her shop.
So you can buy all of this in her shop. If you don't win this package, you can go to lolodidit.com and purchase whatever you like. But we're going to put another giveaway thread in the Ravelry group today for these Genesis.
You each get a pattern as well.
You do. You do. So this is amazing. I'm so excited
you get a pattern
for this.
In your package?
Yes, I did.
So you get the full set. It comes in your mail. You're ready to go.
We're going to send 2 of these to a new home. So today's Friday. by next Friday. These will be given a new home and sent into the world, and you'll have them in time for the May 1st cast on.
How exciting.
Isn't that exciting?
Thank you, Lauren and Trey.
Thank you, guys.
Okay, I'm going to put that in my bag because I'll mail that out when we pick
The
winners.
Lolos.
I know, we talked about it. It's like, just when things not get, I mean, she's constantly evolving. She's constantly thinking, planning. I mean, she's an excellent businesswoman.
Yes, she really is, and super passionate. You know, I love meeting people that love yarn as much as we do, and you know, the fact that she works with her husband is incredible because that's not easy. And I know a lot of yarn dyers do that. I know they've got a lot of behind the scenes family help because it's a giant job. So we salute you, home yarn dyers, and thank you
for not killing each other.
Totally, for not pushing your husband into a vat of purple dye. So thanks for including us in these giveaways. We absolutely love it, and thank you for treating us to some Lolos.
You know what I'm so bummed I didn't bring? She treated me to a skein of yarn.
Well, let's save it for next time, because I've got one too, and I'll show it next time.
It's Lady Balls. You got to show
I wonder why she chose that color for you.
Anyway, Tracy, speaking of Lolo,
yes,
I didn't show this. Tracy gifted me this yarn.
What did I do? Oh my gosh. Okay.
Where's yours?
Right there. And that, can you pass me that basket?
This one?
This was like me being organized for it. These are podcast things. Thanks.
So I can't believe before now I've never had this yarn.
Me either.
This is Don't Stop Believing.
What? It's totally your color.
How gorgeous is that?
In her plush sock.
Which is cashmere, right? So,
well, feels like it.
Oh, it's got the tencel,
yes,
right? So
yes.
it feels like cashmere, but it's not. And look what she included.
Okay, I love that color. I'm going to have to buy some of that color.
Do you remember last time we talked about the Hue Loco and it was like the teals and then the orange stain? And I thought, I love orange.
I know. It's really, really beautiful with aqua turquoise.
These are socks.
And this is quite a yellowy orange, like a tangerine. What's it called? Sweetness. So I love that.
So these are definitely socks for me.
So that
Thank
started.
You.
You're welcome. You're welcome. And I ordered myself every time I was on Instagram, and I'd be flipping through socks. I would like, oh, those are beautiful. What are those? Well, it was Hippo for Valentine's Day, so I got it off. Got off my butt and ordered some beautiful Hippo for Valentine's Day. And Lauren sent me a Material Girl to go with it, which is
this knits up.
Okay,
so beautiful.
I can't wait.
Don't you love her Hippo 4?
Her Hippo line, I'm sure everybody knows about it right now, but she's doing an entire, from Christmas last year, she has started to celebrate all the holidays in her Hippo colorway. So the naked hippo with speckles that correspond to holidays. And she's done Christmas, Valentine's, St. Patrick's Day. The Easter that is out right now is
the pastel speckles.
Out of this world. So you can actually buy little minis of the speckle kits too in her shop. Go to lolodidit.com. You guys are going to kind of lose your mind.
So Amber, who is Yarn Hoarder, and I'm sure several other people are knitting every single holiday that Lauren's producing.
I cannot wait to cast these on.
Yeah, you should.
I can't wait. I do have a lovely stash of Lolo. I just have to get off my butt and start knitting it. So
I know
it's one of those things I hoard because I love it so much.
Don't hoard it.
I'm not hoarding it. That's my new thing. I'm going to make that. That's what I should get tattooed. Don't hoard it. Knit it. Totally. Cast it on. So that was amazing.
Okay, so next.
I think we should talk. Oh my God. I have to go upstairs and get my needles. I forgot my thing.
She's back.
I'm back.
Okay, so we had the chance to review a needle set.
Yeah, so Stitchcraft Marketing got in touch with us, and I love this. I love having the opportunity to try something new to us.
Yeah.
And then give our opinion to anybody that would like to listen. But I do. I love, and this one is really exciting for me because I'm a big needle person.
Yeah, I am too.
Yeah.
And up until recently, up until I first tried the tulip needles through Craft Scene, it would probably be my last ones that I would go for, but I'm reformed.
I know.
I'm reformed.
So we're talking about the Knitter's Pride Royale needles, which are very, very different from what I would normally go to. But I know people get really hooked on a certain kind of needle. And I'm a big believer that you can't have one needle to knit every project. It just doesn't match every project and every yarn.
Some yarns don't like wood. Some yarns are too slick for metal.
Yes. Yes. So these ones are kind of the best of both worlds. They're a birch needle with a metal tip, and it's very tapered. Like it's really pointy, which is a big deal for me.
Well, I'm doing with a little bit of front and back or
Yarn over.
No trouble.
Yeah, so you like the point on these.
I am loving these.
So these guys are interchangeable.
Yeah. And I did start with a longer cord. I don't have like too much cord when I start my shawl. Obviously, I think
I think a 32-inch cord is plenty.
This is not 32.
That's a 24?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that might be plenty too because there's not a lot of stitches this way.
Right. I figure I'm going to have to switch, but I certainly wanted to start with a shorter cord. The cords are amazing.
The cords are a big deal when you're talking interchangeable needles.
Yeah.
So for me, anyway, I look for something that's very flexible because
Didn't you like the cord?
I love to magic loop. Yes, Jodi.
Yes.
Yes.
I do love the cord.
So they're flexible, which I love. They're also color-coded, which I really love.
So you get two of each.
So the orange are make a 32-inch
Yeah.
needle. The lime green makes a 24. And what color makes 40? Because I've got my red. So I've got a project that I know is going to be large. You get one of the red, which makes a 40-inch needle.
I'm just loving this set.
So what do I love about them? Well, they are a screw-in system. So you do screw in the tips to the cord, and they give you a little key. So I'm going to have a video up here of the little, because I've taken pictures of things to show you guys. And so I have not found any sort of slippage or like once I've tightened them, I haven't felt any looseness.
Yeah.
I feel like they're very sturdy and very strong. And the join, what do you think of that?
I do. I think the join is beautiful. Yeah.
Very smooth. So
I'm really thrilled.
I did not think I would be a giant fan of wood needles. I enjoy sort of a nickel slick finish, but these are very smooth. And I don't find these slow me down at all.
Well, we got to choose what we reviewed.
Yes.
And if we didn't really like the product and want to show it with you, we certainly just wouldn't show it at all.
I mean, this is totally an honest knitter to knitter. This is what we think.
But I would buy these myself.
Oh, totally.
Yeah, I would. I would buy these myself.
I actually think they're a fantastic price point. I think you get an extreme value for what you're buying.
Yeah.
I love the case. It's soft and light and flexible. You can see your needles. You can see where they are.
Yeah.
There's a little beautiful zipper pocket. And you get lots of the little ends.
Stoppers. If you take off your needles.
Yeah. So say you wanted to use those tips for something else. You take off the tips and put the end on instead. And so that'll hold your project. Your stitches won't go anywhere.
Yeah.
And you can use the needles and come back to it later, which I love. That's typical. All the Knitter's Pride have this, but I love it. It's very well done.
Yeah, I couldn't say more about them.
Yeah, I would absolutely. I'm loving knitting with them, and I love metal needles. So this was a surprise to me, and so thank you, Stitchcraft, for giving us the opportunity to play with something new and let everyone know what we think. And I especially love the size range. They start from 3.5 millimeter and go all the way up to an 8 millimeter.
Great.
So
I mean,
that's perfect for me. Other than socks,
I know.
This is it for me. I'm not going to need much more than that. So.
I agree.
So don't be married to what you think is your favorite needle. Give others a try. That's sort of what we're trying to say here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So love it. 2 thumbs up.
I would say.
2 thumbs up on the Knitter's Pride Royale.
I would say that.
Yeah.
Okay, so Miss Notes. Oh my God, you
Can
guys.
I just say we have
5 million winners.
news.
What's the news?
Well, all of this. We have news to share. We had Knitalong's end.
We did.
Right? So it was the end of the month, end of March.
Yeah.
I was a big fail on Sock Bash. I have about this much left of one sock.
Yeah.
But there was a record number of finished pairs of socks in our Sock Bash thread.
Crazy.
There was
1,050.
1,050.
That's 2,100 single socks.
What?
That's exciting.
That is, thank you. Thank you for joining us.
That's 2,100 warm, cozy feet.
Totally. So we felt that we had to choose at least 2 winners.
Yeah.
At least 2. So there's going to be a video up here showing you their socks. And It was random number generator, as always.
Always. She's a rule follower.
I totally am. Plus, it just, how do you go through 1,000 socks and pick? If we could, we would send 1,050 prizes.
I know.
Our winners are Nicole from Utah, who did these amazing Cosmic Wonder Dust, the Madeline Tosh colorway, and she did the speckled space socks.
They're so beautiful.
Oh my God. The next time you talked me out of, well, you didn't really. You made me feel guilty.
Did you have that Cosmic?
Yes, I did. So I'm getting it because Nicole from Utah, her socks are beautiful.
I know.
I want socks like that,
Yes.
Nicole. And then our next winner was Mylene from Ontario, Canada. And she was amazing. She dyed her own micro stripe black and white yarn and did a contrast bright yellow. These socks are like...
They were impressive.
Totally my jam.
Yeah.
And it was her first afterthought heel, and it was her first contrast heels and toes and cup, and her first time knitting with her own dyed yarn. So, congratulations, you guys. You're the Sock Bash winners for March. Get in touch with us. Send us your address, because we want to send you something really cool in the mail. So, thanks. And then, of course, April Sock Bash is on.
April's on.
April's on. And we picked a mini theme of the month. Where we said if you do stripy socks, you get 2 entries. So we're hoping to see lots of striped socks.
They're just my fun jam.
And then in May, I thought we should just continue this mini theme.
Yeah.
What do you think it should be?
May.
Like we could do lace or a pattern sock or scrappy socks or I don't know. What do you think we should do for a mini theme
something
for
to do
May?
with flowers.
Something to do with flowers?
Anything, whether it's
Okay, well,
yarn.
you get to pick it. You pick.
Well, May is just sort of a big month for flowers and planting and gardening.
Sure.
And that sort of thing. Anything green thumb, anything called a flower, any pattern with a flower in it.
Okay, we'll do that.
Anything to do with gardening.
Our theme for May is flower.
Okay.
Love.
Okay.
And then we had our BFF Cal End. What?
Yeah,
Did you see the projects in there?
Yes.
Like there's a lot of sweaters that have been born and so many Jane Richmond and Shannon Cook patterns.
There's just too many to pick from that are beautiful.
I know. And we have so many amazing donations. We picked 3 names to be winners for this.
Yeah.
So hold on to your hats, people. Random Number Generator was very busy.
Yes.
And he chose Chevis from Indiana.
Where are you reading this from?
Right here.
Oh, nice.
So her Ravelry name is Chevy Ral, but she did a fireside pullover in this amazing green yarn. It's stunning.
It is stunning.
And then our next 2 winners...
Jess!
I can't believe this. One of our
neighbors,
local friends that we already know, Jess, who's Haven Fiber Arts.
Who's a beautiful yarn dyer.
She is. So you'll have to check her out on Etsy. And she knit the Lalo Shawl by Shannon Cook, which I've always wanted to cast on. I absolutely love it. So that's amazing. And we have another familiar name that popped up as a winner. I can't even believe this, but I feel like it's the perfect winner because it's Marsha from Germany. And she actually won when we did the book of Within, the giveaway. She won the book and proceeded to knit the entire book.
Okay, so
for the knit along. I
just think this is so ironic, and I know you were completely honest. She needed to win.
Well, I just felt like when I got such a giddy thrill when I, picked the number, a random number generator, said number 51 or whatever.
Yeah.
And it was Marsha in her timber cardigan. So, Marsha, we need your address again. We want to send you. So thank you to everybody.
It's so fun.
Picked up a ball of yarn and went to Ravelry and chose a pattern and knit along with us.
And participated in the chat-alongs and the... Yeah, it's just so... I mean, we don't comment. I don't comment a lot. But let me tell you, I read everything. You know what's super fun still? 10 Things About Me.
I know, I love that.
Introduce Yourself.
Yeah.
I read every single post that comes in.
I totally do.
It might not be in a timely fashion, but I read every single post.
It's one of my favorite things to do, to go check in those threads.
It gives you inspiration.
10 Things About Me. I feel like we should do that again about ourselves. So maybe next time.
Yeah.
But we also have tons of pattern winners. I don't have the names for those yet.
Yeah.
But we draw from the chatter thread with every knit along. So we've got lots of Ravelry party in our mailbox coming your way for those. Thanks to the amazing designers that are always sending patterns our way. And one more thing, we have one more giveaway that was brand new.
What?
Remember we put up our Share the Love giveaway? Yes. Because we just feel like we've had the most amazing support.
Yeah.
our, subscribers have kind of gone a little bit crazy, and I'm not shy to admit this is, I would never have thought in a million years
Humbling.
that this many people would want to watch us babble about yarn.
I know. Talk about diarrhea.
Talk about
Whatever.
lipstick and nail polish and bodily functions, and I don't even know if you can call it knitting sometimes, but
Is that what this is for?
that is what that is for. So we called it the Share the Love giveaway, and you were supposed to tell us your favorite podcasts other than ours.
I know. You know what I love this? Is because I love a podcast. There are so many hours in a day that I sit idle at a sewing machine or knitting in the evening.
Yes.
That I love
It
finding
really,
new
really,
podcasts.
it really helps the time fly by. And I love hanging out with knitters and seeing what people are knitting. So, I mean, I'm really loving the Skein Deer podcast and Nordic Knits. They do these beautiful color knitting.
Espace Tricot.
Espace Tricot, of course. I love.
I
our
just started
Canadian
watching
girls.
them.
Oh, Jodi. Right? Don't they pick amazing projects?
See the blonde girl?
Yes.
Hair goals.
I know.
Fast
I used to have that hair. Yeah. And I love it. I could still go back to that. It looks amazing. It looks better on her than me. But,
I know, anyway.
hair goals, awesome. So there's so many podcasts that we love to watch. We wanted you guys to shout your other favorite ones so that people could go other places to also find great podcasts.
Yeah.
So this is our Share the Love giveaway for supporting us with Off Our Needles, for supporting us here on our own YouTube channel. And we're going to send a big bag of something.
Yeah. So I have made a mini tote.
Jodi's made a special
It's got
bag.
little flecks on it because it's like little thread pieces or whatever. But I made a mini tote.
Jodi. Look
And
at the
it's-
giant stitches on that fabric.
It's all canvas. And it's lined with, I love to put a pop of color.
I love that.
And it's really big, you guys.
And
it
I
actually,
love the black handles.
And look what I added. Pockets.
Jodi.
On both sides.
So this is your bag, Tiandrina, who is from Vancouver, Canada. You're the Share the Love winner.
We're going to fill this tote with tons of goodies.
We're going to fill this tote to the brim.
Yeah.
You're going to have yarn, and you're going to have goodies and whatever we can send your way. So
Yeah.
thank you to everybody. Thank you for hitting play when we want to talk about yarn anywhere. So that's super fun. We love to give stuff away.
We love to.
Thank you.
Okay. Anything else?
Always.
There's
Things
a page 2.
Things that I'm excited about that are coming up are the new Shawl Society by Helen Stewart.
Does that woman ever sleep?
No, I'm pretty sure she doesn't. I think she designs shawls in her dreams, maybe. I don't know how she gets so many beautiful designs out every single year, but
I know.
I fall in love with every single one of them. And so last year was the first Shawl Society. And starting May 4th, you get your first pattern in...
May the 4th.
May the
be with
4th
you.
be with you. I've never thought of that. But Helen has launched Shawl Society Season 2. What does that mean? It means every month for 6 months, you get a shawl pattern at various types of styles,
She's really-
various yarn weights.
Yeah, she's very thoughtful to make sure every shawl sits on its own. Every
Yeah.
shawl is different from the next. You're
Exactly.
right, in whether shape,
Yeah.
size, or yarn choice.
Yeah, and some are maybe more, super relaxed knit. Some have a little bit more lace, but none of them are difficult at all.
No.
She said adventurous, beginner to intermediate.
Perfect.
So I think that is a broad audience to appeal
Yes.
to. I know personally I'm super excited about it. So
Well,
I can't wait.
Remembering you knit a shawl last Shawl Society.
Yeah, I love it. I love Helen's patterns. I'm
I
a
do
big,
too.
big fan. So, and I did her Snowmelt Mystery Knit Along.
And
which-
seeing and remembering the shawls from last Shawl Society, you guys are going to want this Shawl Society.
Yes. And so if you do want the Shawl Society, Helen has given us 3 subscriptions to give away. What?
Helen, H to the Ellen.
So, and also Helen is Curious Handmade, if that name sounds more familiar to you. CuriousHandmade.com. is
Audio
something-
podcast.
I can listen to a lot of podcasts and have lots of things going on around me. This is the one I save for when it's quiet and I'm knitting and I don't want anybody bugging me.
So you care that you don't miss a thing.
I love listening to Helen.
I know, her
feel
voice is
she's
beautiful.
over and we're knitting and chatty and I love it. So
She's sitting in a closet and you're listening to her.
I'm in her closet, listening to her somewhere. I don't know. But we're, we dream goals, go to the Curious Handmade Retreat in England.
Helen, we're coming for you
We're
one
coming.
day.
We're totally coming. So anyway, another giveaway thread. We are just doing all the giveaways this episode. We're going to open a thread with a prompt for, check out Helen's patterns. Maybe tell us your favorite.
Yeah. Maybe tell us your favorite shawl from last year's Shawl Society.
Yes. And actually, there's also a new website. It's actually shawlsociety.com, I believe. So there's curioushandmade.com, but it's brand new. You can actually go to the Shawl Society website as well. So these patterns are less, when you buy the subscription to the season, the patterns are less than half price.
Oh, you guys, it's so affordable.
At the end of the 6 months, they do get released as individual patterns on Ravelry or through shawlsociety.com. But until then, they're exclusive. You can't just see one in June and think, oh, I want to knit that. Yeah. Well, it's unavailable unless you buy the season.
Yes.
But when you do buy the season, you get things like coupon codes for yarn and, all kinds of exclusive fun things. And you do get the joy of knitting with a group of people.
Yeah.
Helen's got an amazing thread in her Ravelry group already with people so excited to get going.
I know.
So,
it's always such a fun thing with her.
Yeah. So I did get my email about the first shawl that's coming out, and I can't.
What does it say?
It tells you.
Talk about it.
Well, no, she gives you yarn hints.
Oh, yeah. Is it fingering weight?
I can't tell you anything. You got to buy the season. Sorry.
I did. No, I didn't.
Well, you got to read the email then.
No, I didn't buy it. I will buy it.
You will. Yeah, for sure you will. Buy.
Even if I don't knit them, just to support Helen. Because I think her Shawl Society is amazing. One day, I will knit one of her.
I was just going to say, it's one of those things. You have the patterns and you knit them when you want to knit them. But they're all lovely. And, we've been just doing lots of knitting for our mom. That's another person to knit these shawls for. Anyway, I love it. I'm a big fan.
Okay.
Big fan. So another giveaway thread.
Oh my god. A lot of giveaway threads. I have cramps so bad today.
Do you really?
Yes.
I had that last week. It was awful.
Oh.
Okay, how about this? Since we're talking podcasts, do you know that Tanis Fiber Arts, gorgeous Canadian yarn, has a podcast now?
No.
You must watch.
Why don't we have any of her yarn?
I was just going to say, I've wanted her yarn for a long time. And I just haven't come across it, and I haven't gone to her.
I have to go look. I'm doing that today.
If you go to her website, Jodi, you will die. The colors are amazing. The bases are amazing. Okay, I don't want to spoil anything for you. You will love this podcast.
Okay. How do you spell it?
Tanis. Tanis Fiber Arts. So, and also her patterns. I love every single pattern she releases. I love.
I don't know a lot about her. I will after today.
Yeah.
I will be looking.
How about this? Her business, her podcast, her everything is family and based in her house. We love that.
We do, because that's what we are.
Totally, right? Like, we love, we totally get that, and that's our thing. And we're going to have to pick a project and order some Tanis Fiber Arts yarn, because it's...
We should maybe knit one of her things.
Well, yes. Yes.
Well, that's exciting.
So anyway, there's my recommendation of the week.
Okay.
So we are now on to Party in Our Mailbox. Is that right? Okay, Party in Our Mailbox.
Okay, so... I went to the post office yesterday because I had a notification. I had missed the man. I had missed my James.
That?
Tracie, my front door was open. I'd gone outside. Like, my big inside door was open. So I don't know how long he stood there. And then when I came, he was just driving away.
No.
It's like, James, come back.
Running down the street.
So we got this in the mail. And this was the note. It is from Casual Fashion Queen. Big fan. It says, "Hello, Tracie and Jodi. Here's a little something from a viewer who has been hooked on the Grocery Girls as soon as your first podcast went live. This is her note. It's my way of expressing appreciation and thanks for you too. Nice? You're as colorful as yarn and every bit as warm and beautiful. What? Don't worry, the chocolate will be coming too. Meryl, Merryl from Ravelry."
I love that name, Meryl.
Tracie's eyeballs bugged out when she saw this.
I can't even believe. It is my favorite gift. Is a beautiful skein of yarn that someone has thought of you. Like, they think, that's you. Like, I know you'll love to work with this yarn and make something fabulous. And the talent that it takes to do this.
Okay, Meryl nailed it.
Well, this is just stunning. Stunning. So you can go to her shop and purchase this color.
Yeah.
And we can knit together.
Mine is called Moonage Daydream, and it's an 80/20 400 yards.
Jodi, the colors in that thing. Look at how beautiful those colors are. Jodi, I love it so much.
It's so many different blues and greens and teals. Look at that there.
Jodi, what?
Meryl, thank you. I will be in touch with
First
you. I
of
wanted
all,
to show you.
Thank you for thinking of us. And this is just very sweet.
You guys, look at the navy and then the
Jodi,
turquoise.
God, that's hard to... That's so beautiful. Okay.
This is Tracie in a
Minty
stain.
Fresh Graffiti. Prepare yourself. What?
I am such a... I didn't think I was a fan. I remember that I've said before I didn't think I was a fan of mint.
Yeah.
I am a fan of this mint.
It's nice and soft, right? So she's just speckled the heck out of this thing. And some of them are hot pink, which is like my...
I would love to see this
Look at that combination. Minty Fresh Graffiti. Again, this is her 80/20 base, which is 400 yards and a fingering weight. It is the perfect weight for, socks and shawls, and I absolutely love it. So,
Casual fashion queen.
Look how cute her logo is.
I know. Pause our video right now and go look at her Instagram.
Yes, you should. Go on. We'll wait.
Yeah.
We'll wait.
Are you back?
What did you think?
Anyway,
right?
She's a beautiful... We talked about her before. I've talked about her before. She's a beautiful dyer. Her Instagram is gorgeous.
Yes. So, isn't that funny when you can't cast on anything new? It's all you want to do. That is literally all I want to do right now.
I know.
I'm having fun knitting what I'm knitting. Here's something really cool. And I've heard of this yarn before, but I had just never ordered before. I mean, there's a gajillion yarn dyers, so it's hard to keep up.
I know.
But I admire so many of them. And we got a little message, and she said, hey, I would love to send you guys a skein. And this is sort of like we're showing you our indie spotlight this week. So
this is
Casual Fashion Queen. And we've got one of these as well. Liz from Greece. Excuse me? Treliz. Treliz Yarns. Look. That's so summery to me.
Zeus.
This is her Zeus base. The colorway is... this one is called Signac. That's her... Surat, yeah. So she is really cool. She's half French, half Greek, and she lives in Greece. Look at that. Come on.
This is a single.
Okay, doesn't it smell amazing?
Yeah, tell it.
I said to Liz, why does your yarn smell so good?
We're getting high.
And she said, she's got these like essential oils and stuff that she likes to soak the yarn in. And it's partly like a moth deterrent thing, but really I think it just smells awesome.
Oh, you guys.
I love that her ball bands are different colors. They're not all identical.
So she matches the damn ball band.
Well, I guess.
With the yarn.
I mean,
that's brilliant.
It is brilliant. And so I went to her website and just read about her, and it's so interesting to hear what people's other life was before they became yarn dyers. And she does a blog.
Tracie loves that. I don't care. No, I do.
I do. Kind of. No, I want to learn everything about everything. I know. I don't know why.
I know. I do care. I'm just teasing. Okay, so this.
So these are single ply. This is a single ply, 100% superwash merino.
And you know we're fans of single ply.
What? Hello, Shawl. Hello, Summer Shawl.
Orange and hot
Look
pink.
at the speckles that she does, though. Isn't that stunning? And yes, orange and hot pink. And that rich dark color that she's put in there that really just deepens the whole thing. Like, they're just stunning. So, Liz, thank you very much. We are in love.
Love it.
We're in love with this yarn from Greece. I have never.
Greek yarn.
I can't even. I love Greek food. It's one of my favorite cuisines. Tzatziki, and of course I don't say that right, but like a good souvlaki.
Now I need a kebab.
Greek salad, fish, all that stuff.
Craig said there's a brand new Greek kebab place right by his house. It's supposed to be amazing.
Well, I love that kind of stuff.
I might have to go to, what's that one called? The fast food chain?
Opa?
I might have to go to Opa today.
I know. It's sad that that's sort of the fast food version of it, but it's really good. So another thing that Liz sent was a coupon code.
Thanks,
so
Liz.
She sent yarn, but she also sent savings for everybody. And it is TrayLizGG. You can save 15% off until the month at the end of April.
That's a great discount.
It's huge.
Thank you, Liz.
And she just did a bunch of pre-orders or something, I think. So her colors are unbelievably bright and bold and beautiful, and I love them.
Yeah.
So that was an incredible party. We've had a big, when you don't record every week, it just seems like there's a lot. But we've had a lot of people send us really, really cool stuff for giveaways and prizes and just to show us what they're all about. And I love that.
Yeah, I love to be able to highlight.
You want to talk about these guys?
No.
Yes, I do.
You talk about it.
Well, we can
She
both
gave it
show
to
them.
you. Okay, I'm going to show. Okay,
It's another Canadian yarn that's so
Bisco
gorgeous.
yarn
Yeah.
I've seen. Look at her label.
I know. She does a beautiful. This is her Bis sock, and it's self-striping.
Look at this, you guys. Look at all the information that's on there.
You know where I saw this first, and that's crazy? At a yarn shop in Phoenix.
So this is like to me, like a food label.
I know. She gives you all the deets. It's really beautifully done.
So it is 100 yards.
No, 100 grams.
100 grams, 400 meters.
Yeah.
435 yards. It is an 85-15.
I know. Neat, right?
My
it's
first
super,
85-15.
Isn't it soft? It's very soft. Let's show the colors she sent. So this one is her Harry Potter inspired colorway.
This is Constantinople.
Yeah. And this one's Uniforme de Sorcier. So like sorcerers.
That's Harry Potter's
So
house colors.
this is like Gryffindor colors.
Is it
Is
self-striping?
what I'm thinking of. Yes, these are both self-striping yarns.
Oh, how fun is that?
And they're incredibly soft. It's really, really lovely yarn. So very exciting to see another Canadian self-striper, but she's got other things too. So if you go to their website, I have a really cute little card of theirs
So
too.
in here is mauve, gray, black, and purple.
Look at all the fun you can do with self-striping yarns. There's all kinds of patterns that make your stripes go this way and that way, and they've got a really cool, see, like there's like a bullseye thing going on there. They do other
Crazy.
things as well.
That's fun.
So if you follow them on Facebook and stuff, you get a free they've got some free patterns.
Oh my gosh.
So thank you so much. Oh, I'm so tempted to just cast this on. I just
know.
adore
How do you
it.
not?
Well, I know. How do you not, right? There we go.
Amazing.
I love it. Thanks, guys.
Thanks for the treat.
See, have fun, grocery girls. Isn't that adorable? This purple is really, these are going to be amazing, Jodi.
Will they?
Black and gray
Yeah.
and that rich, rich purple.
Yeah. Beautiful. Okay, so I don't have any more party in my mailbox. You do.
I do.
I mean, specifically not in my mailbox.
No,
Okay.
it came to my door, but this is really lovely. This was actually a Mother's Day gift from friends that we've talked about before, Penny and Shelley.
Look, show the handmade card. Do you remember those beautiful handmade cards?
Yeah.
DVD.
And the notebook case with the beautiful paperclip and the calendars and all of that stuff. So that was Penny, and you can still go to her shop, and I believe she's got all kinds of beautiful handmade cards. But she wrote a lovely note. This is her Mother's Day. So she sent the sweetest little card. And this, I had no idea this was showing up. So these guys are actually, there's a fiber shindig in Calgary, April 27th.
You don't want to miss it.
We are thinking of driving.
Thinking
Of a 6-hour in the car trip. Just say hi to everybody. But anyway, these ladies are now starting to dye yarn. And Penny, who is Creek Gardens Crafts,
who's mom?
And she's allergic to wool.
I'm so sorry.
What? That is rough. But she's been dyeing these stunning Pima cotton yarns for summer.
Isn't that green?
This is incredible. This is amazing.
That needs to be a shawl together.
I think so too. This is her watermelon colorway, and it's 100% Pima cotton in a fingering weight. She calls it her cotton sock base, but
oh my gosh, you guys.
I don't know anything about knitting socks out of 100%
cotton.
cotton. I wouldn't. I would be knitting other things, but you can knit pretty much anything else. And you know what? Maybe you can knit socks. I don't know. This is avocado. This is watermelon. It's lovely.
It is not the cotton people talk about that they don't like to knit with.
Jodi,
This is beautiful cotton.
I just finished knitting something for Off Our Needles in a yarn I am in love with. And I did not think I was a cotton lover. Let me tell you, loved every stitch.
Yeah, give cotton a chance.
Give cotton. It's the perfect time of year here in the Northern Hemisphere. We're going into spring and summer.
Look at her handwriting.
Penny's done an amazing job with her colors. This is a really flattering, soft, pretty green. So that's amazing. I can't even believe it. And then Shelley, who's Polka Dot Creek.
Polka dot, polka dot.
Yeah. What cute ball bands and stuff these ladies have. She's got some sock yarn.
Okay, you show that because that's your
Well,
jam.
you go ahead.
Mine is called Stormy Skies.
Yep.
And it is a 75-25, but it's 110 grams. So it's 463 yards.
Wow.
But look at this color, you guys.
Okay, I can't even believe the colors.
Stormy Skies. Look at her fun label.
I have to rip it open. I'm sorry. I have to do it. This is, she calls Grello.
Oh my gosh.
Stop. Like, just stop. Look at that.
That makes me so happy.
It's so beautiful. Like, it's really, that yellow fades into the creamy
Butter.
speckles, and then it goes into the gray and then more speckles. Well, you know, like, how much do we love that?
That is so gorgeous.
So, yeah, you can find these guys at the Calgary Shindig.
And online.
And online. They're both on Etsy.
They're both on Etsy.
I will be linking all of that in the show
But
notes.
if you can in person, you guys, you can go squish
It's
their yarn.
always more fun to go in person.
Thank you so much, ladies. This was such a sweet, unexpected
This was
surprise.
a mother. Yeah, you know what? This was crazy to
think of us.
Total party in
Total
the mailbox.
party.
So
Okay, so Shelley also does. Oh my gosh, you guys. No, Penny, sorry. Penny. Do they work together, I wonder?
I want to know everything. We want to know everything, Penny, Shelley.
Okay, so Shelley does these amazing...
Penny. We know who you meant.
Penny
We know you meant.
does these amazing stitch marker
She's
bracelets.
so creative.
Look at that, you guys. And I'm guessing this was tailored for me because there is a sewing machine and a ruler.
What? That's not mine?
Not that Tracy can't.
Mine.
Tracy
I
can
have
sew.
a sewing machine. It's just really dusty.
And there's a yarn skein. Thank you so much,
So
Penny.
that's how cute is Penny's little card.
I can't wait to put this on.
So she's Creek Garden Crafts on Etsy, and they're also on Facebook. So mine is, a cupcake and a teapot and a spoon, and there's stitch markers and progress keepers. So that's adorable.
Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay.
And what a cool way just to hold all your stitch markers.
But look at this bracelet, you guys.
Let me just
I
try
may
that.
I may not wear it with the stitch markers because I would hate to snag it or lose those.
But it's super handy. I don't know.
But
I
let
think
me
could do
tell
it
you,
either way.
I'm wearing the bracelet.
I love it.
Actually, you know what might be fun is to take these ones that are removable and put them up here.
Sure.
So they're not at the
Put
bottom.
them on.
Anyway, you guys, thank you so much, ladies.
They're stunning.
Go check their Etsy shop out if you can't get there in person in Calgary.
Well, I think my vote is for let's do a road trip.
Yeah, I know your vote's that.
I know. And then, you get there. Like, it's great going, and it's just the drive home that I don't want to do.
It's like, wah, wah. And Alicia's going to be there.
Yeah, it's a really big deal.
Julia's going to be there.
We have, so there's this Fiber Festival in Calgary, and there's also one in Edmonton coming in May. So we hope you guys all come to that one, too.
Yeah.
And it's the Edmonton Fiber Frolic, I believe it's called.
Yeah. First annual.
Yes.
We're
so
excited.
It's super exciting.
Jess, one of our winners, is one of the co-founders.
Yep. So
So
I'm
that's
assuming
exciting.
she'll be vending there. And Allison Barnes, they're both brainchild of this little new venture. So that's
How
awesome.
exciting is that?
Yes.
Okay, so we have one more party in our mailbox.
Is everybody tired of hearing us talk? Knock,
It's all
knock, knock.
yarning.
Are you still there?
10 more
I get
minutes.
it if you're not.
10 more
I
minutes.
get it if you're not.
Okay, so Tracy has another giveaway.
We do. We were contacted. And this is very unique. I feel like I haven't seen this before, but maybe there was somebody else out there. This is Sheila. And she is lovely. And so we chatted on Ravelry a little bit.
Did you notice the clip was a heart? Do you guys know lobster?
No, I didn't see that.
Do you guys know lobster clips? I don't know if you can see that. It's a heart lobster clip. That's really cute.
So this is her Etsy shop. Thank God for bags. But she is doing, what's it called? Astrology based, like your sign.
How exciting. Okay, so I'm Leo, you guys.
And I'm Cancer. So we're both July.
But look at the inside. The constellations.
And how cute is that, right? It's really a nice soft squishable bag, which I really love. She's done a beautiful handle. And she's also sent the needle minders, the needle cozies that you can snap.
Yeah. Matcheroo.
And she does include your astrological little tag there. So this one, if I can make it cooperate. There's your sign. My sign is Cancer. But Sheila has sent a giveaway. So we're going to give away one of these. And once you contact Sheila, she will make one in your corresponding sign.
Yay.
Whoever you would like.
Yay,
Whichever one you would like. So it is the year of the rooster, and that's what this is all about, which is so cute.
How fun is that?
Am I a rooster? I think I am. That's Chinese, your Chinese New Year sign.
I'm a pig.
I think I'm a rooster.
I'm a pig.
I have to check it out. I remember when we were kids, we used to go to this restaurant in town called the
Wan
Wan Q, and it's really close to us. And it was awesome. It's very typical, gorgeous, the big fountain and the red and the black and the paper placemats. Then we would try and find which astrological sign we were every year. Like we would forget every single time. I forget. Am I a snake? Am I a rooster? I don't know.
I'm a pig. Of course I am.
Are you sure?
Yes.
And I don't know what that means. I mean, I think that's probably a really good thing. They're all really good
1971.
1969, baby. Summer of love. And that is it for Party in Our Mailbox. Yes. That is a lot of Party in Our Mailbox. But we did have Party in Our Ravelry mailbox. So here's an awesome video of some beautiful patterns that were donated. Thank you again to everybody that thought to send those our way. The sock ones are going to go to Sock Bash winners.
Yeah.
And the other ones will go in who knows where. Anywhere. Any knit along. But I always think it's kind of fun to include the sock ones in Sock Bash.
Yonnerson.
Yeah.
Okay, so
now you've got Treat Yourself.
2 Treat Yourself.
Okay.
I'm going to show, and it's 2 weeks ago that I got this, but I'm going to show my final of my 3-month subscription, my March Yarn Inc. subscription.
So, little disclaimer, if you have not got your Yarn Inc. Yarn of the month, you may want to look away. Or if you're like me, you want to see it. Jodi.
Look at those speckles.
Oh my God, look at those speckles. Okay, that's beautiful. That is really beautiful.
This is called Have I Gone Mad?
So this is Alice. This is the Alice series.
I wonder if her next club is Alice inspired.
I don't know.
But I'm getting it.
So March, she did a little green speckle, which is pretty awesome for March. So there's 2, I see 2 greens in there.
Look at the teal in there, you guys.
That is really, and I love the black. I love the black when she adds that.
It's beautiful.
Jodi, that's amazing. I have an itchy nose.
Yarn Inc. I sent Mina some Yarn Inc.
Did you?
She's never used it.
Well, there you go.
Now
How awesome is that? Everybody should have it.
I know.
Everybody should have it.
That was one. Do you have one?
Jodi, I haven't bought a thing.
I see a ball here.
This is where I'm going to burst into flames for lying. Well, I don't know. How much?
Well, I thought there was only one here. Oh, good Lord.
Hey, and I have one more fun thing for us to do.
Yay.
At the end of the podcast. Okay, so we fell in love with Amy of Stranded Dye Works.
I still feel guilty for taking that.
Why would you feel guilty? I think you should not feel guilty at all. Don't be crazy. Amy, who's also the Stranded podcast, and she's
so fun.
Stranded Dye Works, and I can't even tell you how much I wish she lived near us. I want to knit with her. She's just an open book, and she's exuberant and happy and amazingly fun to spend time with. And then at the end of her show, she shows you these beautiful yarns that she's so talented in dyeing. She does a lot of sock blanks. And so I bought her flamingo leg. Oh my God, I can't even wait to just rip it open.
How did you not cast this on?
It will be cast on soon. I will be doing it. Look. What?
Look at that. Oh, look, it looks like a skull.
I mean, she's so talented. I love orange and pink together, and you add that black, and it's like, what? What?
There's a demon face on your...
Jodi.
Should I not say that?
I'm gonna, I'll knit it out. It'll turn out to be something really cool. So if you haven't knit a sock blank and you're dying to try them,
oh my God,
this is an option. I would say, you know, and I find her price is very, very reasonable.
Isn't it exactly flamingo color?
She seems to do all her colorways on sock blanks. She's got one now called Pinata.
You wanted that one.
It's going to be coming to live with me someday. Not now, because I'm being good. But yeah, I'm a huge fan of Stranded Dye Works. But I had sock blanks on the brain. And one of our very dear friends has just started doing sock blanks. And it's Hugh Loco. Nicole of Hugh Loco.
She has a really fun approach to these.
This is really cool. So when she's dyeing, is what I understand. This is what I imagine, just from pictures on her Instagram and stuff. First of all, look at this. Come on. She was dyeing, and then she puts, you know, they put down their spoon, and they've got, you know, the little bit of mess of dye powder and stuff.
It's a beautiful mess.
And so it is a beautiful mess. Look at the colors that were in this one.
Look at
It's her Outer Space Love colorway.
That's a really popular
sock blank. Well, she's calling this Outer Space Love blank, but they're all, of course, unrepeatable. These are just random accidents kind of as she's dyeing. But I love that idea. I love that they really are just stunning works of art, right?
Yeah.
Like, so beautiful. And I'm just gonna...
So, that's gonna be so much fun to watch it knit up.
Oh my gosh, you guys. If you love knitting socks and you haven't tried a sock blank, you should. You absolutely should.
You absolutely should.
They're very, very fun to do.
You know who started sock blanks? Ginger Snap.
I noticed.
Her husband.
Yes.
Who knew?
Who knew? Look. You know, you and I have 2 blank ones we've got to dye up.
I know. Won't that be fun?
Yes. So this gets me all excited to just play with color, and then the knitting of it is super duper fun.
Because it's very random.
Yeah. So these are both, I believe, 75% superwash merino and 25% nylon. They're both that. So I must have been kind of in an orangey mood, but that's what showed up at my door over the last few weeks.
Beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Aren't they great?
I love it. Okay, so
Jodi.
Renee had on her Instagram, you guys, I couldn't even.
She's amazingly talented.
This is called Fresh. And I could not leave it in
colors.
Her shop.
That's
I needed
really,
2 of them.
really,
Look at
really
that.
pretty. Yes.
It's the most baby aqua sky blue, sort of. Sky blue?
No, I think the aqua's better. I think it is aqua.
Okay, look at this, you guys.
Oh my goodness.
You gotta get it so you can see.
Gosh, those speckles. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. So is that like an olive green and pinky purple magenta?
I don't know if it's like a rust
brownie,
or a chestnut color.
Yeah, maybe. Wow. That's perfect.
So I got 2.
It's amazing.
You know, in case I want just a solid, beautiful shawl.
Sometimes it is not enough. A lot of times it's not, one skein's not enough. You need one and a bit.
And if I want a one skein shawl, I mean a one color shawl.
Or maybe you want it in a shawl and you want a pair of socks. Because you love the color so much. I think getting 2 of a color that just is your total favorite is a really good thing.
I'm so in love with Renee's yarn.
I know. She's amazing. Okay, I have one more thing to show, and then I have an activity for us.
An activity?
An activity.
Oh, I know what this activity is.
Yeah. So it's going to be really fun. I hope you guys like it. So over the past few months, I have joined, and I've shown in the past, the Scrumptious Pearl Yarn Club.
Yes.
For January, February, March.
Yes.
So this is a spoiler as well. I did just get it this week, so maybe if you live far away, you haven't received it. Sam is in Canada, in Quebec. So she's done this as a travel series. So she gets a picture from maybe somewhere she's traveled or somewhere she'd like to travel, and she uses that as an inspiration and dyes a self-striping yarn color.
It's so fun.
It's really fun. So for this month, it is Egypt. It's so beautiful.
What a beautiful photo she
Isn't
chose.
it beautiful? So she's chosen this photo. It's got a really rich kind of burgundy and gold and a grayish greeny color. And when I opened it, I said to Georgia, "Oh, what country do you think this is?" And she said,
I didn't even guess it right.
"She said Mexico or Egypt." And she was right. It was
Georgia!
Egypt.
You got it!
You're the winner! You win nothing! But look at that.
It is so pretty.
Isn't it pretty?
I love it when they're unexpected colors
To
like
me,
that.
it's like really rich with that burgundy and the gray and gold, but the minty just pops it into like something super modern.
It's almost like a rusty red.
It really is. I can't wait to knit these up.
Beautiful.
I don't know who's going to get a pair of those. Maybe me, maybe somebody else. But so this is 80-20. This is Sam's superwash, 80% superwash merino, 20% nylon.
Beautiful.
And they make amazing socks. She's a very, very, very talented dyer. So love.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I love a beautiful striped yarn.
Yes.
Look at Lauren's new see-through.
I know. Aren't those cool? Gosh, you can never have enough of those.
Because you can't find one when you need
Well,
one.
and I have a
Those are
few,
yours.
and I love them. So
Okay.
thanks, Lauren. Thanks for treating us. Shanine.
So we're at the very end. You guys, this
This is
a
it.
record.
If you've stuck it out, thank you. We love showing indie dyers to you guys to go see what they're all about. Although did you hear one of the topics at the Country House Retreat, just as they were sitting around talking, people were talking about how they don't maybe want to watch certain podcasts because they feel enabled. And it's funny because I never look at it that way. I mean,
They're afraid they'll buy something?
you and I look at it as
A good
showing. It's hard to get your name out, and if you have something beautiful, it's hard sometimes for people to see it. So we're thrilled to show that kind of stuff, and 90% of the time we use them as giveaways and knit-alongs and stuff. So we love that opportunity. And I don't ever think of a podcast as them enabling me. They didn't do anything. I purchased. Do you know what I mean?
And
everybody's guilty of that.
I don't ever think enabling in a negative way, though. I feel like that's maybe
Right.
they're thinking of enabling in a negative way.
Yeah.
And I
don't look at it like that either.
Yeah.
So it's funny, you can see it from both sides of the coin. But as soon as they said
they're
that, I
wrong.
kind of thought, maybe they're talking about us. But whatever, we're thrilled to show you indie people. And so this is really fun. We were contacted by the young, lovely folks at E.H. Chocolatier, I believe.
What a beautiful package.
So this is chocolate.
That's a very small package.
The message, good things come in small packages.
Yes.
The message was that one of the staff loves our podcast and knows how much knitters love tea. And so
We do.
This is tea-infused chocolates. And we thought, oh my gosh, how cool to take a live taste test and show you guys what we think of these chocolates.
Are they Earl Grey?
Well, let's just see. Stunning packaging. Really beautiful little box.
Oh, look, it is, Tracy.
What does it say?
There's Earl Grey in it. Oh,
Okay.
there's chai in it? Jasmine tea?
So this is Elaine and Catherine. And these are artisan chocolates. Each chocolate is crafted by hand using only fresh, natural ingredients to create a perfect balance of flavor, texture, and simple beauty. And let me tell you, I don't want, a ton of crappy chocolate. I would rather have one good chocolate than, a giant bag of crappy ones. What are these? Oh my God.
Okay.
Okay, look. Okay. Oh, they're so pretty. So they've got the really pretty little floral applique stuff on them. And each of those flowers corresponds to a flavor.
Jasmine is
So
the top one.
The top purple?
No. this one with the purple and yellow. This one. Jasmine.
That's all gold.
That's jasmine.
Okay.
Masala chai.
Oh, chai.
Is the purple and gold. This one.
That's this one. And this one's Earl Grey, the purple one at the top. Okay, so which one do you want to go for?
Earl Grey.
Okay. So
which one do you want?
Well, I love Earl Grey, and I'll
Then you
eat
should
it at
pick
some
Earl
point.
Grey.
Well, we each get one of each to take home. Okay, I'm going to try the jasmine. Which one was jasmine? This one?
Okay. Just a minute.
What do you think?
As soon as you bite into it, you get the fragrance of Earl Grey.
I can smell. Oh, God. This
The
smells
middle
good.
is a damn truffle. It's terrible.
It's so bad we need another box. No.
Oh, okay. So it's super dark, bittersweet chocolate.
It's very rich
It's
tasting.
not the 70% really bitter. It's a beautiful bittersweet.
It's not overly sweet, which I love. I don't love overly sweet stuff.
But you can get a lot of
It
Earl
is
Grey.
a rich. Oh, okay, delicious. Okay, I'm going to finish it later because I want to try something else.
I want to try jasmine.
Well, that's that one. Finished.
No.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, and then you can take the whole one.
No, I'm not going to take it. Okay, I want to try. Or is that one chai? I feel like that one might be chai.
I think this is chai.
I think so too. It was really good.
Oh, definitely chai. Spicy. Oh.
Kind of like
Allspice.
cinnamon and
Spicy,
it was
like-
really good. Okay. Oh, this one's really, really, really lovely. So it's got the gold, this yellow one here. It's much smoother. Like it's not as spicy, obviously, but I think this is
Actually,
the jasmine one. It's very nice.
This would have been my last choice.
It's really good, right?
Excellent.
And so Earl Grey, loved.
Loved.
So Earl Grey is my favorite tea, and I'm leaving that one for last. I can't believe we're chowing down the whole box, but that's okay.
Okay, where's the jasmine one?
I think it's that one. It's very nice. Yeah, that's the one. Okay, this is Earl Grey. My favorite tea.
Oh.
Right? Oh, this is totally Earl Grey.
Isn't it? Don't you get it instantly?
It's so delicious.
Okay, jasmine? Yes, please.
This one tastes like jasmine to me.
It's not. It's Earl Grey.
No, this one's Earl Grey. Okay. Okay, first of all,
The box came empty.
how did that happen in like 3 minutes? They're super high quality, really rich, and you said the same thing. It's a damn truffle. Yum.
Okay, my first choice is Earl Grey. Second is chai, which surprises me.
Yeah.
Third is jasmine. But
I
like them all.
I would not eat any of these in the box. Like if you bought the box and they're all mixed, I would eat them all. Earl Grey, because it's my favorite tea.
Is my favorite
love it.
chocolate.
Your chocolate should be stored in a cool, dry location. Avoid direct sunlight.
Okay,
Or
so
scarf it super fast like we did, and you don't have to worry about any of that.
I think
This would be a beautiful after dinner thing, like where you serve your coffee and you've got, or your tea or whatever, you serve your tea and you've got a little plate of these to offer.
they're a very beautiful, thoughtful gift to someone who that you don't know what to get them, but
Yeah.
you don't want to get them yarn
Yeah.
or things like that.
Yeah.
Treat them to
Okay,
these. You
this was
guys.
phenomenal. What a treat, you guys.
Thank you.
Such a cool idea. Thank you for sending these our way. We'll have to be, now we're going to have to purchase a lot more because they were that.
Can I
they're
get just the Earl Grey?
I don't know. We have to go on the website. Maybe they've got mixed boxes. I assume this is a mixed box because they've got cards and everything printed for it. I think this is a certain...
They are in Somerville, Maine, or is MA Massachusetts,
Massachusetts.
or MA is Maine. MI? They're in Somerville, MA.
That's Massachusetts, I think.
Okay.
Okay, awesome. Anyway, fun.
Thank you for the treat. I needed
Love
to pick
tea,
me up.
love chocolate, love knitting.
Ooh,
This
that
has
was
been
fun.
a great morning.
Okay, that's it.
That's it, you guys. So, thank you again to all our Knit Along winners.
Yes.
And participators. And,
Don't forget to go into the Ravelry group and sign up for all of the new giveaways.
yes. And so we'll get those probably, I don't know that we're going to be, you and I were knitting so much for Craftsy. We leave again for Denver very soon. I don't think we have, we can't show any of this knitting that we're doing. So I don't think we're going to have much to say. I don't know if we'll have another podcast before the end of.
No, but if we decide to do like a 45-minute one, we could do Ask the Grocery Girls. Have just a fun Q&A.
Sure.
So get in that question. We'll print several pages of that. May or may not, but just in case. JIK.
Is that a real thing?
Yes.
JIK?
Yes.
Well, but it's JIC. No? Is it JIK?
Oh shoot. I've been doing JIK.
Just in case. Thanks for hanging out with us, you guys. We're gonna go. I'm gonna end the podcast. What else are you up to today? Sewing your little brains off?
I got the rest of the totes out. You know what I wanted? Should I show these? No.
Yes.
Okay, but I do want to show you.
What do you want? What do you got for us? This is Mrs. Brown's bags.
Okay, so I have some things in the shop. Just a few canvas bottom bags. The totes all went out this week.
Nice.
Oh, that was a labor.
Jodi, your totes. Look at this.
Casual fashion queen. This is Moonchild. Do you guys remember?
Yes.
Okay, that's going to be a new spring bag.
Oh, stop it. That's so pretty. I want a sweater out of that.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yes, that's really beautiful.
The yellow she uses is...
It's goldy. It's a perfect complement to that gray and the vanilla background. That's really, really, really awesome.
Spectra fibers. Do you remember?
Jodi. Okay.
This is another spring bag that's coming.
Oh my God.
These are not in the shop. I just wanted to show you guys my new swatches.
These are coming soon.
Kelly, big shout out to Kelly in Lethbridge. She's knit all these swatches for me.
Oh my God, that's so pretty.
This is spun right round. Do you remember?
Yes, this color is so pretty.
I didn't know that I'm not a giant red person, but
it's kind of a raspberry. Like it's a very blue. It's leaning towards hot pink, and then the colors she put with it are perfect.
Now I don't remember the name of this, but this is lemonade.
I love that, Jodi.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
No, okay, now I want a sweater in that.
So this is Lemonade Shop.
Well, I can see why you picked that.
I don't remember the color.
Very you. We'll have to ask her.
But I didn't have one that was really blue like this. Look at the magenta speckles.
Yeah, that's really, really, really pretty.
Gorgeous.
Oh, I love that.
Okay, so Peggy Jane Fibers. Do you remember?
Yes.
What was this one called? Petals something? No, Poppy? Poppy.
Are you sure?
No, I'm not sure. But it is Peggy Jane Fibers.
I remember the yarn. And I remember how much I loved it. Oh my God, Jodi.
Does that not scream spring crocuses and flowers? It's not really...
It is super bright tangerine with a grapey purple.
That's what I want my flowers to look like this year, those colors.
That's really, really, really gorgeous.
So I can't wait to photograph these. And that will be they'll be coming in the next couple of weeks, but...
Oh my God. Okay, what?
I know.
That's so beautiful.
So it was fun to see it scanned up.
That's soft.
And then knit it up. And she was the plied yarn.
Yeah.
Remember I was talking about the plied yarn?
Yes.
It makes and Kelly had to adjust. Usually it's an 8mm she knits on.
Yeah.
But she said that this one was I think this was a 6mm she went down to.
Yeah.
It was thinner, but it's beautiful.
Boy, that would make an amazing sweater. Yeah. Really would.
Anyway, so that's it. There's a few things in the shop. I've got some canvas bottom bags.
Love.
I'm just getting through. I have that mermaid tattoo.
Yes.
It was vintage. That was really fun.
Cute.
So there'll be some...
Speaking of tattoos, when are we getting ours?
Well, we have to make the appointment.
I know.
We've got the image.
Yes, we do.
So you have to touch base with...
We're just so busy these days that...
Well, I think maybe if we touch base with them before we go for an appointment right when we come back.
Okay.
Right?
I thought it would be April, but I guess maybe it's May. Maybe we should get our tattoos for Mother's Day.
I could do next week. But then it's going to heal.
But then I'm going to be sore and I've got a lot of knitting to do.
I know. So let's make an appointment now before we go for when we get back.
Okay. I'm so excited, actually.
That's it for us.
Yeah. And so today is now that, by the time this podcast is up, our last Off Our Needles has aired for season 1.
This is a good one. We have a special guest.
And this was, oh my gosh, this was amazing.
Yeah.
Wasn't it?
Yeah.
And Bud came to the studio and talked socks with us.
Yeah.
It was crazy. I was super
She
nervous.
knows a couple of things about knitting.
She may know a thing or two about socks. She basically knits my favorite sock book ever. She's written...
Tracy was so nervous. She had
to
knit with Anne watching.
I did. I had to knit with Anne there. And
I would have been nervous
my
too.
My pits were like super sweaty.
You're like this.
And you know what? Anyway, she's fantastic. I mean, I feel bad that I was so nervous because she is lovely. I just hold her in very high regard, and she's so fun. She's so fun. So we had a blast talking with her.
Yeah, she's a hoot.
And yeah, we're working super hard on season 2. So thank you again for tuning in. We hope you guys are having as much fun as we are, because we're having a blast. And can't wait to go to Denver. Right? Yeah. Can't wait to go back to Denver and say hi to our friends and knit some more and all that stuff.
Happy knitting.
Happy knitting, everybody.